I don't think this herbal tea is herbal at all. I think they just put some mango leaf and some cocoa leaf and call it herbal something. You
And
know,
that's what herbs is all about. Leaves and barks and berries and fruits and seeds. That's what herbs is all about. Okay, so
the
we are
thing is they
vibing
know
now.
that there are some people around who don't know difference from whatever you give them. You say it's herbal, we take it. You know.
As we say, agbo is leaf, agbo
Oh
is
yeah.
bark, agbo is stem, agbo is everything that has to do with the plant and its fruits. That's what agbo is about. So
Yeah, I
I'm
add
progressing mine.
turmeric and ginger to my thing. My daughter always call it one name. Said, "You're not drinking tea, you drinking something." I forgot what she calls it. Said, "That's
Concoction.
not tea, daddy. You add too many stuff to it." At
That's
least
concoction.
I don't put garlic anymore. I used to
No,
put
you
garlic
should.
and then the thing will be oh my god.
That's concussion.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's very similar to what she said. She said, I just put, you know, uh, amala and hamburger and rice together and say, oh, that is a special dish. You see, so, yeah. Anyway, so what are we talking about?
Okay,
Do we
so
have audience?
I don't have two screens. I'm using only one screen. I'm not able to switch because I'm more
Oh, you are
likely
not able to see?
no. Except maybe if you can activate another screen and then you check.
Okay, well, let's get started, because we said nine, and let's just go ahead and do our presentation and then record it because at least hopefully we get good 30 minutes of your idea and how and I mean including my input so that we can help our family back home. That's very, very important. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll
Your volume is
introduce
still very low.
I'll introduce myself. Okay, my name is Omodani Sibo. I'm a consultant. I work with people to create solutions, to create opportunities. I work with businesses, I work with schools, and to create opportunities for them to ensure that things work, processes are improved, and systems are in place to ensure or assure accountability. So today I'm talking about agric and agro-allied business and how to create a community of experts in the agric space to ensure that there is sustainability. Because I have over time gone through issues, businesses shutting down, especially in the agric space, and it hurts to see such happening over and over and over again, year in, year out. Okay, so today I'm talking about youth involvement in agriculture, um, creating more opportunities in agriculture through you and I's involvement, through youth involvement. A number of youth today have access to landed properties, whether by inheritance, whether by buying. A number of youth have access to lands that can be used for agriculture, but most times what they do is to leave it fallow for a number of years because maybe they are still waiting for government presence in their environment and they are yet to get the government presence. So while waiting, why not make good use of this? I've had a couple of people in different professions who are very into agriculture part time, and it's giving them a good return for their money and for their assets. So make it's high time we also made agriculture evidence based and attractive for investment, because it's good we create a community of agric businesses, because most times when you approach investors, you approach financial institutions, and you're looking at securing funding, um, most of them shy away, especially when they see that you are just a standalone business and you don't have a turnkey solution to agriculture as per your own part of the business. So it's important that we make our agriculture an evidence based agriculture in collaboration with other parts of the agricultural business, which is the allied uh, agro-allied business industry, work with them, and then create a structure that is solid. And from there, you're able to, like, you're no longer a standalone. You are no longer seen as a small standalone business. You are more like a business that can thrive, and then you create a platform. So now I'm going to go into the main idea, which is creating a platform for all agricultural businesses to come together as a community to work effectively. So on just at a glance, you can see different businesses. One that is into agriculture, the other is into rubber, the other is into cocoa, the other is into storage. You have others to logistics. You have those going into preservation. You at a glance, you have this platform, and you are able to create a link between all the agricultural sectors, and you are able to create a relationship. That's the most important thing. Create a relationship. So take, for instance, I'm producing cassava. And on this platform, I look around, I look for the nearest logistics company that can store my cassava to a processing company, and then that can also get other products from my cassava and export. So from that platform, I'm able to create a relationship. From that platform, I'm able to create other business ventures. And from that platform, I'm able to, like, collectively, look out for other businesses or other companies that can work with me to help my business thrive. So from there, you can go as a community from this platform, because everything is evidence based. Everything is, collectively shown on this platform, and you are able to, like, communicate with people, with investors, to see that, see, look at our community, look at what we have provided, evidence based. We are what we have provided over time, and looking at our indices, these are what we can scale up to achieve with the right support, with the right finance. So this is what I am trying to, like. This is what I'm communicating with individuals, companies concerning agriculture, and then youth involvement. Let's not leave it to just the people in the villages or in the middle belt to go into agriculture to provide food for the country. We have arable land that are lying fallow. Some people say, oh, my land is too swampy, I'm saving up money to fill up the land and then create the structure of my dreams. Now, there are agricultural practices that can be done on swampy land without having to invest so much in filling or carrying out much restructuring or structuring. So all you need is look for the right relationship. Um, should a platform that we are hoping to generate in the near future you look into such a platform, you see that, oh, these are agricultural businesses that I could go into. These are agricultural businesses I can partner with my kind of land. Okay, so with that information, you are better enabled to take decisions that would affect possibly positively your own business and the economy at large. So the community comes together. The community comes together with different prospects, um, different. Sorry for that. Just a minute. Okay, so they come together with different capacity, and then they are able to like work as a community. And in so doing, wastage is reduced drastically. You are able to make use of resources optimally, and then the aspect of security there too, you can come together as a community on that platform and engage professional security personnel to ensure that all your assets, your concerns concerning security around the agricultural space is taken care of. So we have a lot of prospects in this area, a lot of prospects in this field. But the more we come together as a community, create a platform of individual businesses that work together to enhance agriculture and agro-allied business, the more the opportunities are, abound for people to buy into, the more the opportunities for investors to buy into, and then the more the opportunity for food and other resources to be abundant for people to, make good use of. There are a number of instances, but I'll allow questions and then inputs from the general house.
Well, thank you so much. I think from my end, um, investors in the US are more interested in modern farming method for Africa, and I think that's what you alluded to. Um, Anytime people talk about getting investors, I always try to ask them, are you going into modern farming or you going into your old way of farming methods? Nothing is wrong with the way we used to do things in the 50s or 60s or even in the 70s, but um, for somebody to put money into a business, they have different way of looking at how the money is going to uh, money is going to be used or how profit is going to be generated. Um, but for this program today, I will just tell you that modern farming practices are critically important to Africa for a multitude of reasons. And directly addressing the continent's most pressing challenges and unlocking its vast potential in agriculture is very important to what Ms. Isibo is talking about. Agriculture is the backbone of many African economies, employing the majority of the workforce and are contributing significantly to the GDP of every country in Africa. So for us, at this end, there are things that I want us uh, to put as a key point in whoever is going to be interested in again what Miss Isibo is talking about. We have to look for a way of enhancing food security and nutrition. Um, that is, we have to look for a way of increasing production and yield. And that's why she said It's not just growing and harvesting, is how we're going to be using products or food that we grow, and where nothing will be wasted. We don't want low yield. We want a method where we're going to maximize every land that we're going to use. I think that's what she's talking about, creating a platform where we can get educate people to educate us, experts now, not foreign experts, local experts that knows what needs to be done, that understand the soil, that understand what we need to use instead of using chemicals. Our grandparents don't use chemicals, and yet they were able to control pests, you know. And also joining this platform that Miss Isibo was talking about, we also reduce food importation to Africa. Think about if everybody cooperate together, and we have one or two places where you can always sell your good from the farm, and nothing is going to waste. Uh, and the middlemen are not going to be taking advantage of you. Wouldn't that be a plus for everybody? And then, joining the platform that uh, she's creating for us, to me, we also improve nutrition, because we're going to get those nutrition experts to tell us, hey, what can we get from ABC? Um, Even from my limited knowledge of farming, I've found out that there are a lot of things that we are throwing away that we can reuse. Even they are using leaves to make bags, to make different things, decorations. I mean, these are things we just throw away. Even when they burn stuff, they convert those into charcoal or something like that, that you can make use for barbecue, or even for makeup. Women will understand that I don't use makeup, so I'm not as beautiful as women. So so they use all those charcoals and things like that. So um, again, I will give that a plus, and I would like to promote that platform, because I think that is what we needed. It's not just growing food, but also trying to make sure that we maximize the use of every product. Cassava, getting baby food from it. Even the skin of cassava can be used to feed animals,
Absolutely.
fisheries. I mean, things like that. Can you believe it? When I was younger, they just throw those things away. You know, Potato peels. There's use for it. Banana skin, there's use for it. Think about all these byproducts. That's why I will really encourage all my connections and all their connections and everybody on social media to look into joining this platform. And those that will be listening to this video, we encourage you to please um, try to join this platform. It's not costing you any money to join, where we can all share ideas. What we're talking about is uh, also reducing post-harvest losses. You know, so we are helping the farmers, we are helping the people. We already talk about limiting food importation. I mean, we have enough land, to grow our own food and to feed the whole world, just from one country in Africa. And now we are talking of probably the one of the biggest continent in the whole world, with fertile land. Oh God, we can help our people. And then, joining this platform that Miss Isibo is talking about, we also encourage economic development and poverty reduction. Because those allied businesses she talked about will be creating jobs. Hey, I'm sorry, waiting on government to create jobs is like uh, going on a journey of no return, because no government in the whole world create jobs uh, as they can't create jobs. Period. That's not their job. Their job is to manage job creation and encourage job creation and make sure we do things by the book. They are not the one that's supposed to be creating jobs. Now they can give us loan, they can give us grants. Hopefully, African countries will start doing that to encourage more business people. And then there will be no nepotism where it's only my family that get grants. It's only my children that get scholarship. No, so, like I said, job creation is one of the goals that we're going to get from joining the platform that Mrs. Sebo is talking about. And then we didn't even expand on increasing farm incomes. So instead of farmers being looked down on, they will be probably become the upper middle class of the country, because they have money, they are the one feeding us, so we can do that. So instead of everybody going to university and just getting a degree, they will all be getting degree in agriculture, because they know with even 5 acres of land they can feed a whole community, and they don't have to be begging to be hired by some ministry. Then joining the platform that Mrs. Sebo is talking about, we also create economic diversification. Think about it. Every part of every country, every state, every region will be well covered, because everybody will be well represented. If you growing yam, you'll be taken care of. If you growing sugarcane, the same thing will apply to you. If you're going cocoa or even rubber plant, everything, we're going to, this platform, we create a channel that everything that you want to grow, we can apply the same methodology, that can help you make more money. That's what, and then joining the platform, we encourage investment, because like I said, I'm representing the people from the other side of the Atlantic. And before you can write your business plan, which is what I always tell them, are you willing to do what we want to see on you do? If you are not ready, then that's why most of the time people send me their business plan. I just look at it and say, you are not ready. But they always want me to tell them, put this, put that. I say, I can't do that, because then I have to do it for everybody. But now, this platform will help you, write your business plan better than you've been writing it before. And then they will, because I'm telling you what the investors are looking at, and my speech, I'm going to write it up and send it to Mrs. Ibo to find a way to post it for people who request to have it, so that you can see some of the things that we are looking at. So you can add it to whatever you're going to be doing. But again, that's a good way. Joining the platform will be a good way to attract investors and investment. And then we can also boost export. By us boosting our export means naira will be on the same level with dollars, pound, yen, and other currencies. I always make fun that when I came to US in the 70s, my $1, one naira was so powerful that the bank were asking me, "Do you have more?" Because they gave me $2 for my 1 naira. So, you know,
It's
can you
funny
imagine
how
if I
things
just,
have
yeah,
changed over time.
if they gave me $2 and they were asking me, "Do you have more? Do you have more?" I was like, I said, "No, I'm
Absolutely.
not. I'm not that
Now
rich,
you take a
But
naira out
but
of social
that
media and
is
you're like, hmm,
so by us, you know, joining this platform, we can boost our export and help the country.
improve
You
local
know,
currency. Absolutely.
yeah, and also, joining this platform we also help us understand climate change, because our land is very resilient to a lot of things. Look at, we've had so many flood, everything, erosion, and yet that land is still growing food. And then we don't have any. Can you imagine if we add modern method to that land? We will be the best of the best of the best. So I'm begging you, you know this joining the platform will help us, and then we will also learn more about health and conservation. I mean, seriously, I know she still have some things that she would like to do. No, I just want to take a lot of her time, and just put in my 2 cents, and then, through this platform we will learn efficient resource use of whatever we have. So we will also reduce what they call it, deforestation or something like that. So that this is going to be a robust platform. So again, I'm encouraging all my 20,000 plus connection, both on African Small Business Group and Andrew Adeniji platform, to please um, join the platform that Mrs. Sibo is introducing to us. She will be sending us a link, um, but you can reach out to me anytime you want. But like I said, uh, I'm like the big cheerleader. So, uh, I've worked with Mrs. Sibo for a very long time, and most of the things I get done in Nigeria or Africa, I usually channel it through her, and because she's very, very consistent in doing the right thing. So, I'm telling you. So when she says she's got a program, I have to jump on it. So in essence, um, modern farming in Africa is not just about growing more food, it is about building resilient economies for all African countries. So I hope I didn't take much of your time,
Absolutely.
but if you have
Not
any
at
more
all.
questions, you can send it to us, and we'll be happy
Explained virtually
to to
everything.
to reply you. So
So
again,
not
my
only
name is
this,
Andrew Adeniji. I didn't do introduction, but I'm just a little guy at African Small Business Group, and so you can go on LinkedIn and find out a little bit about me. Um, um, I don't like to pat myself on the back, but that's the only thing I'll say. My name is Sandra Deniji. You can find me on LinkedIn. So thank
you
you,
have,
Maria.
yes, thank you so much for you know coming on board on this platform to enlighten us more about what we can do better. I know we are doing a lot already as Nigerians, kudos to you, but what we can do better to make agriculture more lucrative, more sustainable, more industrialized. I know expand without deforesting or taking away our forests, and then how we can collaborate to reduce waste. Wastage year in, year out is we see it often. We see even when we travel on the roads, we see the wastage. how do we go about ensuring that there is a turnkey solution that from the planting to the processing to the waste, everything is useful for human consumption. And then how we can ensure security, how we can ensure that going into agriculture does not mean I'm cutting my lifespan short. So you have done decisively, you've done a lot to expatiate on this topic, and you are giving us more hope, more insight, more opportunities, thoughts on the opportunities that can come our way should we do the right thing. And then, talking more on the platform, you know, you have also given everybody the insight into the opportunities that they can achieve or they can have joining the platform. I didn't even make mention of the education aspect of it, learning, because it's good to learn, it's good to unlearn, and it's good to always relearn. We have learned a lot about the mundane ways of agriculture. Now it's time to unlearn those ways, learn the new techniques, and then relearn techniques year in, year out.
Okay, the volume is out.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, should your community be into this particular kind of agriculture? By the time you are on the platform, you are visible to other communities that need your yield. And then you are also visible to other communities that need your byproducts. So there is a collaboration. You are no longer a standalone agricultural owner. You are more like a community now. You're a community of owners who make use of your products and your byproducts to ensure agriculture is sustained. So sustainability is going to be on a massive scale. It's going to be scaled up. So we're also looking at logistics. How do we ensure that people who are into logistics that can transport farm produce from one end to another without losing value can come in and partner with you? So you're also looking at storage. How can people with the necessary storage capacity, necessary storage equipment can come in and then ensure that no food is wasted all year round? And we are looking at processing and preservation. We are looking at livestock food processing. We are looking at machinery. And then another aspect of agriculture that a lot of people are not paying attention to is ICT. How do we ensure that information communication technology works for us? We are able to make good use of this thing, make good use of ICT, make good use of drones, make good use of 5G technology to ensure that agriculture is scaled up beyond just providing for local communities, beyond just providing for the country. We are able to scale up to be able to provide for the other African countries and the world. So we are looking at organized high-tech security, because by the time you come together as a community, the burden of expense on security is now spread to other community members to be able to ensure that what you invest into the ground, water or air, is protected from every adversity. So you're able to protect your investment, you're able to invest something into that protection, and you're able to define what your yield will be at the end of the day. So you have done decisively well with this topic, and you have given us more insight into what we can gain from joining the platform, the community of agricultural practitioners and agro-allied businesses, to ensure that we're able to scale up. We are no longer just the subsistent farmers or agricultural practitioners or owners. We're able to scale up. So I go into this community. I have hectares or acres of land. I know, okay, this is the area closest to me. These are the people in this business, and these are the people, because this community is already verified by the government, is verified by people who understand what businesses are. You are confident about your investment. You are confident about your property, your landed property, going into such a community, and then you are confident that such partnership is protected. It's not just a partnership that will lead to any form of negativity. It's protected, and you are able to get yields, good returns. So questions, should you have questions, we'll be happy to attend to questions. And then Mr. Adeniji is still here to answer questions. He's still on ground to attend to your questions, concerns, and then we'll have a chat around other aspects of this community while we wait for your questions to come up.
Well,
Okay.
when are you going to put this on YouTube or something so that we can we can send it to more people? And also, can you either tell the listeners what email they can use to get information instead of a phone number? So
Okay.
maybe that can be attached to the link for the YouTube, or you can do that later on. So
Yes,
yeah,
I can put it up
because
right
I
now.
prefer email. Hey, I'm requesting so information than somebody calling. Especially on WhatsApp. Some of us don't use WhatsApp. So
Okay, so you can send your follow-up questions to aolscares at gmail.com.
yeah, So anyway, it's almost 9:40. So we've been here for 40 minutes. Anybody raising their hands so far?
Okay, so I've not seen any,
Well,
I'm having a single view, so I'm not using two screens. My
okay.
other
Well,
screen.
can we can wrap it up um,
Okay,
and
so
post?
it's
Eh?
no, go ahead, please.
Yeah, we can wrap it up and send a link. Send me a link and post it on ASBG page, and I will post. Wherever you can post it, but we can get audience because they really need to listen uh, to this conference this morning. Because a lot of people are busy. I know a lot of people from this end, all they wanted to get from this one is the recordings. They say, oh, we just want to hear what this is about. I mean, I'm talking about my partners. So
Okay.
for that, those are the people I'm more worried about because they are the one that will give money. So if they are happy, everybody else is will be happy. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we
Uh,
can just wrap it up. So
okay. Okay. So thank you. I appreciate your coming on. I know you're a very busy man, so having you here is a rare privilege, and I appreciate you. And
thank you.
in conclusion, I want to how many of us know the story of Yellowstone? I love that Yellowstone Ranch. I love that story. This is a ranch that is into homestead, and they ensure that they protected their lands with everything they had. That land alone produced how many graduates? So what I'm trying to say in essence is that agriculture over the years has sustained a lot of families. So we can take it a little notch higher, join the community of Yellowstone Ranch in quotes, and then let's make agriculture a more mechanized systemic structure that can
Yeah.
stand the test of time. Thank you absolutely for your time, for your
Thank you.
attention. Looking forward to more exploits, more opportunities in the future. All right.
Yeah, let's try and schedule another meeting, maybe for second or third week in August, probably second week in August, so that every 2 weeks, people can, we can be having a conversation. And then
Absolutely.
maybe next time we bring whatever question people ask us, we will get the expert to answer them instead of us ask, or let the expert give us the answer and then we tell them what they say. So that
Okay.
will also be, yeah. And
Okay.
I will also do my best to bring uh, some of the people that sell or manufacture those heavy machineries on the farm, so that they can tell us some of the things that we can use on our farm. you know at least they can tell us, hey, this is what we use for this is what we use. We don't want them to We are not begging them to give them to us. We just want them to show us that, hey, if you
What we can
can,
do exactly.
yeah, if you can grow 1 acre of food in a week, this machine can grow 500 acres in a day. See, so there's
Absolutely.
difference in production right there. So I
Exactly.
will try and bring some of those people at our next
Reduce
meeting.
time of
Yeah,
production, for planting to production. We want something that
yeah,
will reduce the timing so we get to have more produce, more, instead of just once a year, we have it twice or three times in a year.
yeah.
So reduce
And
time of
try
harvest.
also to let people know that when you join the platform, even if you are a small farm, um, all we need to do is put you on a schedule. If we have machinery that you need, we will bring the machinery to help you. We're not going to say because you are small, we're not going to help you. If you join the platform, we are going to, big or small, we're still going to help everybody. So, I mean, this machinery can clear 100 acres within 30 minutes. So we can do what we need to do, pack them up and go to the next farm. We can do Lagos today, do Oyo next week, within
Absolutely.
2 months, we can cover the whole country. So, you know,
Absolutely. So
so
it's
anyway,
it's
thank
exciting.
you,
Really
thank you. So
exciting.
I'll let you wrap up.
Exciting.
Sorry, I just want to talk, so it's okay.
No, it's the more you talk about the opportunities, the more exciting, and then the more you are able to visualize success, you are able to visualize the
Yeah,
future. So I'm absolutely excited about this, and I'm looking forward to more sharing more information, sharing more prospects with everyone. And let's also consider homestead for each and every, no matter how small your space is. Homestead is the future of food production, food um, availability, sustainability for every country in the world. So make good use of your space. Do if it's herbs, go into it. If it's air you can use, please go ahead. We have air structures of machineries, little ones that you can use to grow, have a little homestead in your home, in your backyard. And then let's also consider mixed farming. A lot of people just talk about farming as per putting seeds to soil. You can have a swampy place, put fishes on top of the fishes. You have chicken in the air. You have your machines that can grow food using air and water vapor. So there are a lot of exciting opportunities we can make use of in our everyday food production. So homestead is the way to go as individuals or as small businesses, or as people who are enthusiastic about agriculture like I am. So we appreciate you all for your time, and then we look forward to having more sessions with you. And then I wish you success in your endeavors. Thank you, and God bless. Bye.
Uh, Thank you. Thank you. See you later.
Bye. Okay, so yeah, lest I forget, the is currently streamed live on Vitacom Maria. I would share the link on my platform. I also share the link with Mr. Adeniji. Then it's currently live on my on my in LinkedIn platform. So I'll also share that. Then I would have the video. I will walk around downloading the video, and then make it available for everyone. So just like he
Okay.
requested, I'll make that video available. So go on Vitacom Maria on YouTube. We are there. Send your questions, your concerns to aolscares@gmail.com. And then this is also streamed live on Omodan M. Isibo on my own LinkedIn handle. So thank you, and God bless.
All right. Bye bye.